Welcome back once again. We will be jumping on towards map number 4 very shortly. It will be, how do you guys say it? Cash. We say it as cash. They say it as cash.
Who's they? Who's
they,
the we and they in
the
this
viewers.
situation?
I'm addressing the viewers. I'm not talking to you.
Not all of them say things the exact same way. Hopefully there's more than one viewer. There might be 2 or 3.
Okay, so we're jumping on towards Kark really soon.
Yeah, Kaki
really soon. So just then, Cloud9 did manage to take a 16-14 victory, but we argued for both sides. I mean, compLexity had a few solid rounds, so did Cloud9, but not two particularly impressive showings from either teams.
Would have to agree with you there. I feel like neither of them impressed me that much. Like you said, I would say, apart from Android and Automatic, nothing too impressive happened in that entire game, and it was a close one.
Yep. Well, let's take a quick look at the recap/schedule, considering there's only one game left. It is going to be Cloud9 up against compLexity. Earlier on today, it was a 2-0 for SK Gaming, as expected. On the mainstream, a 1-1 split between CLG and Optic Gaming, and Immortals actually taking a victory on Liquid. I took a quick look at the stats. Your boy Bolts and Steel doing pretty well. They've
been robbed. And, man, how many games does Bolts drop 100 ADR against a good team? It's ridiculous, that guy's consistency. He needs to take a chill pill.
Absolutely. And so far, they're going to be jumping onto the final map of Cobblestone soon. Otherwise, on ours, we're going to be jumping on towards Cactus. It's a prickly map because a lot of the times I go, it's quite biased towards the T side, but obviously looking at CLG's score today, it wasn't biased at all to the T side. Optic probably just pushed in with their European ping and their superior European firepower and their European brain cells and just completely stomped over CLG. Half of that's a meme, half of it is true, because you don't lose 16-1 on the T side. Like CLG have a good T side. I don't know what happened.
Me neither, I didn't watch the game.
Unless Optic went, nah, we're starting T-side here, we'll show you something, and then they went up 14-1, something still doesn't make sense. Yeah. I probably have to go back and look at that map. Like,
I'd say it's the classic. I'd say it's the classic Alu Magis combo.
They just push, and Alu's like...
Oh, and Mixwell as well.
The God Alu form goes in, just, you know, drops, I don't know, 50 AWP kills.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm feeling pretty good today, guys. And then the other guy...
playing in his underwear. He's like, wow, this is easy.
It's comfortable. I can lounge back and relax. It is what it is at the end of the day, but going on towards map number 4 of Cache. You haven't seen Cache in a while, actually? We both haven't.
A little bit here and there.
It's good to see it every now and then.
I've been playing it way too much lately, so I'm pretty sick of it, to be honest. But we'll see if anything's different for these two teams going onto the map. Be interesting to see Cloud9's approach, and I believe it is their map pick, so... I mean... Potentially, I feel like that's a good map for them to really improve on, especially in terms of the landscape of the competitive scene at the moment. Cache has really been sort of that linchpin map that a lot of top teams aren't that good at, and it always comes out as like the special pick to try and throw people off. Like most recently, we saw FaZe versus Astralis, where Carrigan's just like, I'll just pick Cache, and it works out for him. Although he almost out-thunked himself.
Yeah, sometimes you just
need to... They didn't do a massive comeback.
Yeah, what is it? 12-3 at the half, and then they still managed to win 16-4. It was 12-3. It was the 12-3 half.
And then they took 16-4.
Yeah, I watched the beginning of that game, and I'm like, yeah, it's a good start for...
Australia's got 1 round.
Good start for FaZe.
One round on the T side.
Oh, they got 2 rounds.
2?
2 rounds.
Okay, yeah, 2.
But as Carrigan and all the others say, Carrigan goes, all right, you go B, who do you meet? You meet, you know, Olaf Meister and Nico. You go towards A, you meet Rain, or like whatever the combination, right? And then where's Carrigan? Lol, I'm in the CT spawn or somewhere. Yeah. They can't find me. His words, not mine. So...
He's
scary.
He's thunked it all out. But we'll see if pretty much the North American FaZe, minus the in-game leader, in Cloud9, as they just got good players across the board. See if they're able to do anything.
Yeah, I have to argue definitely less thunking tactics on Tarek compared towards Carrigan, but
he's got the thunking tactics.
He's got the thunking tactics. Well, you don't need thunking tactics if you got the game, because so far 2 picks on the side, 3 picks actually with Peter with a P2K, and he's now pushing in a little bit further as well. Gets another one before he's finally taken out. Now Stewie has a lot of work to do with the Glock in hand. 3 bullets left. He's going to press R to reload soon. Now?
Let's check back in and see if he's reloaded his Glock. Seems the most important thing
he's reloaded.
for you, Kev.
I'm happy to see the reload coming.
You can
forward.
die happy now.
Maybe I might not die happy just because he's reloaded his Glock. You know, I could still die a miserable death. As Stewie has to probably leave it for a little bit longer. He knows Ye's towards quad probably from that landing noise, but Android's just going to be baiting this shot out.
2 on the A side, so he's still going to have to take a 1-on-2. Takes the 1-on-1, aim does not hit the head, which is the most important place to click on.
I'd argue against that. Maybe in Counter-Strike.
You don't click in real life, Kev.
Yeah, you do. Almost if you're
Look, Kev, I have some criticism for you as a human. Sometimes
you don't
just need to say.
All right, so if you're a remote vehicle operator, do you shoot the missile from the Predator? Or do you click something and it releases a missile? That's what I thought. 123 towards Krath and 1 towards Billy.
I think I've got a couple more on the board.
All right, I'll give you 5 and I'll take 100. How does that sound? That's a reasonable split, I reckon.
Well, at least it's like that. Wouldn't be like that way around in CS, mate.
It still would.
You could be getting wrecked.
Who won a laptop in a 1-on-1 aim duel and who didn't? Me. That's right.
I once won CG organised one-day comp on a Friday night where
that's not too bad.
9 teams signed up. Does that count?
I came second in the big one. Does that count?
The big one. Oh, yeah, I think that's the one.
All right.
I got a gold trophy on CG.
Nice.
That's what matters. You win a major. It's not as much prestige as that little gold pixelated trophy.
Yeah, trophies are important.
No one's going to know what the hell we're on
But
about.
complexity so far was important as well, making sure they keep all their guns forward as well. Tarek trying to find any picks from Squeaky, but so far the FAMASA's getting all the kills working in their favor, and eventually it should be shut out. It is a clean round from complexity. That's what you like seeing.
Absolutely.
All the guns up.
However,
Critical.
they don't make extra money from the UMPs.
Doesn't matter.
Maximum efficiency not obtained.
See,
but pretty close.
At this stage, if you get an extra kill with the UMP, maybe Yeastar you get 2 extra kills, maybe you get an extra $600. But it really, at the stage, if you keep the FAMAS up, you don't die. That's the most important thing. Utilizing the superior range of the rifle compared towards the SMG.
I like this. Not enough teams do this. Full Glock with a flash. When you don't get any kills, you haven't damaged the economy. You just do the sensible thing. However, that flash is going to be a non-factor. $200 down the drain. I don't really think
I like how
Def
just throws in a incendiary grenade.
I don't think there was any need, really, but... Yep. Now, Cloud9, with the limited utility, you're going to get to see what they will be able to do in this round. Skadoodle going to glass count in the AWP. No upgrades from the complexity side, so... semi-throwaway.
Yeah. I mean, FAMASA's are decent.
Yeah.
If you can make an argument for them
there
being
needs to be
decent.
a name for this. This isn't a throwaway round, but it's not like
this
they don't care if they lose it that much.
This is a semi-serious round designed to try to win the game, and Automatic's going to come straight out behind the wall of smokes. It's going to be Beast execute and Android 23. Going to be under pressure soon. Automatic takes a little bit of damage from the UMP straight. Doesn't realize there's another one there, but they've lost the B-bomb site. Automatic loses his life though. So this 4-on-4 doable on the side of complexity. 2
mollies for them. It's going to help them to retake a little bit more. Slemmy's also got a smoke, and they got a couple flashes, but the flashes are from the vent player, so they're not really going to be doing too much.
Oh, that's big from Tarek.
Is that 3 from him in this round? What a great player from the young man.
Is Tarek a young man?
Oh, how old is Tarek?
Who's Tarek playing for at the moment? He's playing for Optic?
I think so.
Alright, so the rest of the complexity are going to be trying to save their weapons, and Slemmy just going in for exits, trying to chip in and just do damage to the Cloud9 economy. You can see Peter, same for him as well. We'll be able to take down Stewie if he checks this corner, and I think he just might because he's hurt Stewie. There it is. This is some great damage coming out from complexity. We'll be able to upgrade some of their basic rifles as well from the FAMAS, the AK-47. So yeah, it was a bit of a throwaway round.
Most importantly, look at that skin. Yeah. I'm really hoping that that one gets more popular so that the Fire Serpent gets a bit cheaper, and then I can get one.
How good was that video, though, where Tarek's just like, we're playing against Liquid tomorrow? Why did my team tell me?
That's great. Calls up Mixwell, and he's like, Mixwell.
What? Oscar, why did you tell me we're playing tomorrow? What? At least he realizes, but that was a pretty good moment. Alright, so complexity do have 2 on the B side this time around. Not going to leave Andrew by himself. That's actually good pop flash. A lot of members there, though. Chui holding his fire. Oh, what are you doing? Slemmy is just like, please go to the open, still gets a kill. What is going on? How did he survive for so long? Peter's got the AWP, but he's going to be smoked off soon. He has to go ridiculous to try to find these shots. He's just going for a chance, no scopes. And what is Automatic doing on the late lurk? So if they come fast on the B site, might be able to do some damage, but Automatic, if he gets a wriggle on, might be able to catch out all 3 of them in the back. There it is. Step turns around just in time. Here's him coming.
Look at the HP on these C9 players as well. 2 kits on the side of complexity. So
but no utility to get the way in. That's the final utility. 3 flashbangs from the work with Def completely blinded. Rush has to connect those shots. He's a little bit anxious because he's low. Yaster and Peter both finding picks. Now it's all down towards Tarek, who is... How is he there?
God.
How is Tarek there? What? Def is like, what's going on? What? Oh! There's the Tarek behind me. That's not someone you want behind you.
Oi, mate, did you just touch my eyes?
Convex is like, that's not normally the person to give me a bum pat. And it's like, you know, the new models that's come out with the Dust 2. It's like that big scary guy with the handlebar moustache. It's like, imagine that guy behind you. Man, you'd be scared for your life. But Cloud9, regardless of what the result is, Cloud9 do manage to lose that flashbang push. Not working out too particularly well. Heavy damage done. They do line up for Ye, who also gets the third one towards Squeaky. He's going to silently say Ye to himself. And Skadoodle, last man left standing. The Desert Eagle .50 caliber pistol in his hand.
Bambino Juan Diego. Nice.
It's going to come across and... Not even a body shot, it's just edge shot.
That was unnecessary headshot. BM coming out from Peter. He had the AWP, he could have just body shotted him.
Goes line up for Ye. He is to open up at Squeaky. Ye's been having a pretty fun time at A so far. That's why it's not called YBY, sorry. It's called YAY. No? Okay.
I don't get
roll with it?
I'm not getting it.
Okay, no worries, man. Understandable. As Peter has already posted, I don't even have to say the full thing now. That's great.
Down to understandable.
Oh no, that's not a good flashbang. Where's the backup coming forward? That is good play coming out from complexity. Slemmy, instead of taking the safe route out, decides to take the most direct route out because he's already calculated the potentials of him getting hit and it doesn't outweigh him actually getting out safely. Molotov coming in towards headshot and Eric will be able to find it. Doesn't know that Slemmy is still lurking on the site though, and Slemmy is just going to stay alive for now.
Where's the map control coming out from Cloud9? We've seen just some strange kind of rounds, 2 taking door and like 1 holding lower mid, 2 in B main. They just seem to be sort of bumbling around, not really getting a whole lot done. The aggressive play of complexity is really working like quite nicely, and honestly how C9's playing should be working a little bit better against what complexity is doing, which how aggressive they're being all over the map. But maybe like just a default would work pretty well for Cloud9. Like they're not really being contested too heavily and mid, except for that first round where they went for the B strat and Automatic had to deal with 2 people. But in that case, the round worked out for them, right? Maybe if they were just passive on the B side of the map and towards door and stuff, punish any potential aggression and put a bit of more pressure on mid.
Well, you can see like
clear it out methodically.
Even that round where they were trying to punish the aggression, use the flashbang and 2 people, complexity had the correct answer. 1 person with the AWP watching the line, and then another person with the rifle backing Peter up. So that was like the perfect aggression from complexity, perfect counter response from Cloud9, but complexity still come ahead because they're just that little 1 step ahead, setting themselves up for success.
And honestly, like, this is the best play we've seen coming out of complexity this entire series. Like,
it kind of helped.
On Inferno, it was like, yeah, whatever. Like, you're getting a 4K. Your individual players are wrecking, right? So far on this map, like, been pretty solid across the board. Nice retake setup from complexity, being fairly, you know, what's the word? Sensible, right?
Just let them get the bomb plant.
Yeah, who cares?
Don't give away the rifles easily. Damage done with a few HE grenades. Just wait for all 5 of the boys to come in together. You've got incendiary grenades to work with. Cloud9 have nothing. The only thing that you don't want to be giving away right now is probably too much time. There's a Molotov. Will it force Skadoodle off? It won't force Skadoodle off for now. But the peaks, oh, that's not what you want to see, though. compLexity, you don't want Android killing too many of his own teammates. Peter whipping out the P250. Now he's the last man left standing. This has gone terribly wrong. What's going on for compLexity is... that's not what you want to see. Dead bodies all over the place, which are in the favor of Cloud9 at the end of the day. Oh, no.
Come on, boys. Not again. Losing another anti-eco that puts Cloud9 straight back in it.
I reckon Slemdog needs to bring out the dad whip, you know.
The wooden spoon.
The wooden spoon and start, you know, go, what are you guys doing? Losing the ace on the retake. That's pretty inexcusable in my mind. So that's P250s. You've got incendiary grenades. You've got flashbangs to work with. Got plenty of time. You have at least 30 seconds to retake all of A bomb site, and you lose.
Yep. I mean, you summed it up pretty nicely. Peter, where's he taking the orb this round?
B. B for Brave.
B for banana. Bomb side apple and bomb side banana. That's how I call my strats. Skadoodle, boosting 2 of his mates up.
Why not bomb side apricot?
I don't know. It's a bit of a strange fruit. Do you like them fresh or dried?
I actually don't mind it either way. Depth might mind how he wants it is, though, because he's in a bit of a pickle right now. Not really an apricot, but still. He is going to be taken down eventually, traded out effectively by Cloud9, but Rush is now starting to find a few picks working on his own. At the same time, compLexity push B bomb site. Or banana bomb site, or just banana.
Bomb side banana.
Bomb site banana. Pushing diggity on the B site.
Everything's diggity.
Everything is doggity.
I love this M4. Yay for chickens, and it's got a bunch of chicken stickers on it.
That works out.
I wonder how much those chicken stickers are.
Oh, Android, close. Tarek has time to work with. Needs to go fast back to the B bomb site. He's going to be rotating through vent. Peter.
He's going to get there as well. Going to need to use this flash to get Peter off the line. Not that Peter's even ready.
Peter will just sit there. He'll just go, you know what, you can plant. Why is Tarek planting in the open?
Why not? Look, he was thonking about it, right? He thonked it. Anyway, that's not a good round for Cloud9 to lose.
No, it wasn't, because they reset.
Did they even they didn't get the bomb plant down, did they?
No. He got shot, remember? Because he wasn't planning behind anything of tangible cover.
I just forgot if they defused or not. I don't have a good sense of time right now, because I woke up not long ago.
You woke up ages ago as once again A-main aggression. Come on, kill the A-main aggression! No, how is Ye allowed to kill more people? This happens every single time. He's just strolling into A-main as a CT and just killing people. Finally shut down, but it's already too late. It's down towards the 3-2. Rush on the back of a flashbang, catches Peter out in the middle of the open and then runs out of bullets. That's a little bit awkward. Peter gonna try and make it out alive. Not gonna happen.
Tarek just dropping the bomb over. Will be actually a default plant in. Not that it's really going to matter as Tarek gets picked off from A-main. 12 HP here. Slemmy's got the HE nade. Doesn't actually... Ooh, okay. If you're going to pick up any weapon with low HP, you're going to want the AWP. That's
nice Rush.
Very nicely done from Rush.
Not so nice from compLexity, but nice Rush.
So what's the money on Cole looking like? I know they've had great money this entire half.
I think it's okay. I wouldn't say it's the best.
Yeah.
Attack pause for compLexity, which is a correct call.
This wouldn't be a tactical pause for me as an in-game leader. This would be a yelling pause.
Explain.
Yeah, you get 3 in A-main and they lose the round, right? Or 2, and
yeah.
they get the favourable trade. They lost the anti-eco. They were against pistols there. 1 AK picked up, and they lose the 1v2 to a pistol again. Money was not great.
Yeah, it was okay. It wasn't even okay. That's actually mediocre.
That's really bad. They got no utility. Peter's got the AWP. Android's forced to the CZ.
Apparently, it was a Cloud9 attack pause. I thought it would have been a compLexity attack pause, to be honest, because that's a pretty tilt-worthy round where you know you should be up 9-1, realistically. This should be a stage where you're up 9-1 for compLexity. You lose against pistols, and then that round where you lose against... I wouldn't even say... Like, yeah, that was nice play from Rush, but it wasn't anything out of the world. It wasn't anything astronomical. Wasn't anything deep underground.
Play, let's just say.
It was just a nice, like just a standard, you know, nice, Gary.
Look at this setup from Cole. The double heaven setup. I don't know what you would call it. Yaster on the rafter, not able to get anything done. Slemmy moving his way into the forklift, gets traded out, so it's a 2-on-2. And honestly, Peter has not really been impressing me on the AWP retakes. Mid control coming out from Cloud9. All the way up to the white box. 2 players on the A bomb site from the side of compLexity, looking rather surrounded at this point. Def already in position to check the flyway. Turns away at the wrong time, but won't be punished for it.
They should surely know that's A site now, but Yaestar, he's been so solid so far on A, and that's been the critical linchpin for compLexity. I feel like always having a good A site player is going to make your job easier, who's just able to shut down anything that's coming his way. So it's much better. And Rush, they know he's towards B. Clean.
I feel like he either gets 4 or he gets none, and there's nothing in between.
Yeah, Peter is old, mate. Very old, mate.
What are we looking at?
27.
27.
27.
Right.
Whereas Ye is definitely a young man, because he's 19.
I remember when I was 19.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. What do Cloud9 have? They have a decent set of utility across the board. Going to be playing a much more default setup this time around, just waiting to see where compLexity are getting aggressive. AWP in Peter's hand, it's going to be closer towards the truck wall as opposed to anywhere else. It's a unique position for the AWP to be floating around. Actually going to be playing truck and... Well, not truck. He's going to be playing at fork and looking at squeaky as compLexity managed to take A main control. But look at this from Cloud9. They've managed to take this mid control at the same time. Automatic just sitting behind the highway box. No one else at mid though, so if compLexity do check this, be in a bit of trouble. There's a flashbang. Depth, he's not going to check close though. This is going to be the dangerous part where Automatic, he has the chance to strike. Here it is. Automatic gets 1. Can he get the second? He knows that Depth is close, and he will not actually. Depth somehow getting the jumping headshot. Now Peter's got a lot of work to do as Rush is popped open squeaky. He's trying to find the word. What a shot from Rush. He's been so good in the entry so far.
They say he's good at.
Good stuff from Scar as well to not only get the 2 kills, but they'll retrieve the AWP. And Cloud9 much better on the default round where let's get the entries on Automatic with a huge 2 kill. I would say huge because that's what blew open the round. Or one, getting the 1-for-1 and then just doing damage and then just drawing the people away from A site was pretty big.
compLexity Peter bought 6 items, but none of them helped him in that round. Cloud9, honestly, Automatic, in these roles where he's sent into the aggressive lurk, we saw him up into the arch and jungle. What was that? What was that smooth? This is so aggressive.
I don't know if I like it. It's been recently a little bit aggressive.
This is like, see, this is what smooth should be, right?
Smooth?
A smooth, right? Yeah, a smooth should be like you're getting rocked by your mum when you're a small child. Not like some hobo like picked you up and just started shaking you.
Yeah, this is like a little bit nauseating to look at, to be honest. Like yeah. I like how they're doing it, but I like I think smooth should be like a plane ride. Yeah, like going through, slight turning, everything's nice and gentle, not like whoa, what's going on?
At least let me have lunch before you're gonna make me travel sick.
Well, don't make me have lunch. I'd rather be sick with nothing in my stomach than sick with something in my stomach.
If I've got something in my stomach, I feel a lot better.
Okay, fair enough. Each their own.
So, Peter posted up towards B main here with the AWP. Pretty bad utility from compLexity again, but they are changing it up as Def does have an AWP. He took that one towards middle there for the majority of that round. Slemmy comes to pick up middle and send him towards A. And they will just lean heavily on Peter to hold that B bomb site. They're just going to play retake B. They're just going to give it to Cloud9. Rush been pretty good from the door so far. Let's see if he gets anything done this round. He will at least make things difficult for compLexity and create a lot of pressure. However, the bomb site attack will be going in on towards B. Peter's actually making his way back into the bomb site.
They suspect this because they still have A main control, so it doesn't matter if you have one towards Squeaky. Yaestar will eventually get punished by Rush coming back out of A main, but there's still Android, so he knows that they're not coming towards A. It's going to be 100% B side, and there are 3 members of compLexity here. Depth misses the first AWP shot. They're going to suspect there's going to be only one AWP, and Peter's going to strike. Android's going to lose his life. Now it's all up to Slemmy to make something happen, and it's not going to work out. All up to Depth, crawling through the edge of the smoke. He can't back out in time. Oh, this is awkward. Automatic with a single slash puts him out of his misery. Oh, compLexity should have no cash to work with in the final round of regulation time. Have done really good work to get to the stage, and Cloud9 have finally adapted. Hey, on 20 kills, dropping the 20 bomb.
He does that all the time. He just goes absolutely nuclear and then nothing for a little while. See how he goes in the next half. Oh man. compLexity off to such a strong start once again, and then slowing down and letting Cloud9 back into the game. Can't say their economic management has been too top-notch this game either. Had some pretty wonky buys.
Just imagine if they took the pistol rounds, or the rounds where the enemy had the pistol and they had assault rifles. Would have been a different story. But
that might have helped Kevin.
Just a little bit.
A little bit. Okay.
Oh, okay. Def.
Counter boost. Does lovely work. It doesn't actually fall off of it. Rush getting Ye through the door. No, actually.
It's like through the edges. Yeah, he's just dancing around. Eventually gets punished.
What are these rotations do from compLexity here? Def getting mollied off the boost, so there's not really much he can do. Rush is quite low on the Harry Potters. Slemmy is in checkers, and the other two just walking out mid, so we've swapped sides here. compLexity's now playing T side. Cloud9's going to grab the bomb site control at some point, at their leisure.
Just going to be now, because they're all making their way towards A main, and both Slemmy and Peter coming in from behind. A start's completely clear. Who's covering the flank? No one is, because Peter's found himself an AK-47. Taken out one. Malta comes forward, but Peter's still pushing in. Peter gets another one. Where's the bomb? Okay, so the bomb has managed to make his way up, but Peter continuing the killing spree. Now it's all down towards Rush. What has gone on for Cloud9? Oh, man. That's a good round from Peter. Good round for compLexity to bring it back, but... Bro, what are Cloud9 doing? They have all that A main control. No one's watching behind.
So another really good half from compLexity. They didn't let it go as badly as that Inferno. They did recover a little bit after losing the anti-eco, but we'll have to see if they run out of steam again in the next half.
Yeah, so will compLexity be able to keep up the intensity, or will it be like Inferno, and will they completely run out of ideas? We'll find out just after the break. Welcome back, everyone. It is going to be the final half of Match Day 21. Are you excited, Pilly?
I'm so excited.
Are you going to get involved with me?
I'm going to get really involved with you, Kevin.
Really involved?
Yeah, about as involved as those screens in the background. Now we're back.
Yeah, that's why. See, they're all about to get. They were so involved. They were so excited, and you weren't. And the screen's like, man, why should we be putting any effort if this guy isn't?
I'm being called out.
I'm disappointed, Billy. I want to see some more excitement.
This is not how you encourage me, mate. You're putting me down right now. You're making me feel really bad about myself. You should be hyping me up, building my encouragement instead of
I
don't react the way that you want.
I was doing that from map number 1 to map number 3, and you were putting me in the bin over there in the corner of the room.
It's not my fault. That's just where you always end up, mate. You know what they say?
No. No, I don't know what they say.
You always end up in your natural habitat eventually. The bin.
See, I try to build him up, he chucks me in the bin. I try to, you know, and then I criticize him, and then he puts me in the bin.
All you do is justify yourself, Kevin.
I can't win.
All you do is justify yourself.
I don't. What do you mean, justifying myself going into the bin?
No, you think everything you're doing is great. When
Not really.
Really, you should be taking a step back and casting Counter-Strike.
Well, does this look like Counter-Strike to you at the moment? This is not a Counter-Strike. That's not a Counter-Strike. This is a Counter-Strike. So now I'm going back towards casting, where compLexity winning 10-5.
On Kaki.
Yeah.
Cactus.
Jumping onto the T side, pistol round is exactly what compLexity need, and Cloud9, pistol round will be beneficial for them as well.
What a smoke.
Beautiful.
Calculated.
Standard, stock standard, and Rush, even better. Just clicks the head. He gets dinked out, but doesn't matter. He's still alive, combat effective, ready to get more heads.
Get more heads, he will. From the default position as 3 players pile out the A main on the T side. Android seeing if he can get anything done, and this quad player could cause massive problems here for Cole. They try to grab it. Oh my god,
nice.
Rush, that was insane. Slemmy last alive here. Scoodle's got the kit. Rush potentially in a position that Slemmy could abuse. If he does overextend, Tarek is playing out in the open, and just multiple picks from Cloud9 are going to be too much from compLexity.
That was a sick pistol from Rush, though.
Absolutely. Got that early pick and then repositioned straight into the default. He was playing 96D underwater equestrian. What's the one with the sticks where they pull the balls along and
Pogo?
Underwater pogo.
Exactly.
Underwater pogo, mate.
Underwater pogo. Absolutely impossible, but apparently made it possible. So compLexity don't get the bomb plant down, so they will be forcing. Coming straight out through mid, Skadoodle spots it out and just going to back off wisely. There's already a boost on towards Shroud. Cloud9 commemorating the fallen comrade by trying to impress him even in the death. And Stewie tucked away in the corner, doing more damage before getting through the UMP before finally being traded out.
Gotta love that. It's the ESL special. Pile out the bottom mid smoke, and from there, just sort of do your best, really. And Stewie makes the best of that. Ooh, that nade could have been deadly here from Rush. He's looking on point. Automatic closing in on the flank. Slemmy will retrieve the bomb, and basically Rush just trying to make sure Slemmy can't cross to the bomb site so that he will not secure compLexity more money. And Automatic just slowly crawling into position on the flank. Surprised that didn't kill Slemmy. Only did about 3 damage to him, and he expends the Molotov before he dies. Fortunately, Rush does not get out of the kitchen when he gets too hot. He jumps in there and he makes a 3-course meal.
Delicious. But Stewie had to go huge here, and I'd hope the B main pressure came in a little bit quicker, because that would have meant that Stewie maybe instead of getting 3 kills got 1, maybe 2 at best. That would have been a different round, because that was a lot of damage done by Slemmy. 3 kills with the P250 has done a chunk of damage, and even though we're coming in towards a round where it's a little bit more of a throwaway, in terms of compLexity don't have as much yay star.
How is that a bink? You've got a deagle. This game's broken.
There's a dink
I'm
through
tilted.
the edge of the wall, and Automatic's going to be like, oh, his head's going to hurt a little bit.
50 caliber bullet in your head. Yeah.
He's just going to have a headache. Automatic's going to be like, hey, Rush, you have any Panadol?
I think it's different in America. It's like ibuprofen and Advil or whatever. They don't have Panadol.
No, it's something else.
Yeah, I don't remember actually last time. But anyway,
Doesn't
Tarek
matter.
with 2. Automatic grabs 1. Ooh, that's a good damage. With the full Glock, if you grab 1, Ye had a deagle. He should have got 1 as well, but he got robbed by Gaben. Wouldn't be the first time. Stewie just going to clean up Slemmy, and they will buy across the board on the side of compLexity. Now I'm staring at Ye's little health bar, and I'm going to see how limited his utility is after buying that deagle. That could have been a Molotov, Kev.
Oh no, what a disaster. Truly the tragedy of the ages.
Shut up, Kev. That
Have
could have
you
been
heard
the
of the
difference between
tragedy
the round.
of Ye?
Yeah.
He was so powerful.
That doesn't sound like a tragedy.
He forced up Deagles when they lost the first pistol round in the T side. Ironic that he was so powerful that he couldn't buy a Molotov at the end of the day, and this may what cost complexity. I don't think a Molotov will cost complexity in this round.
You should have just left it at, have you heard the tragedy of Yate? Android loses most of his Harry Potters. He's only got 12 left. Who knew there were so many Harry Potters?
Unfortunately, maybe 412 may not be enough to take it against Cloud9 until Yay. Well, he shows why you don't need a Molotov. If you can remove Tarek from the playing field, makes it more balanced in the favor of complexity, and they still have a decent position towards the B-bomb site. They've got mid-control. It's up to Skidoodle to kind of shut it down with a FAMAS, and don't know what to make of it. The others on Cloud9 do have M4s, and Skidoodle has opted to stay with a FAMAS. There's a perfect flashbang. That's good from complexity. I do like seeing it, and this is up to Yeistar to nullify the boost. Rush is hiding and spotted out Def. They know exactly where the two members are. Automatic somehow still alive, gets 2 kills. Def now taking much more damage. He's going to burn alive. No, Automatic with 3. 3 to turn it around for Cloud9.
Slemmy doesn't even get that kill in Z, and it's all gone wrong for complexity after Ye opens it up beautifully. Unfortunate.
Yeah, well, they forgot about one thing. They forgot about Timothy Tar.
That's true.
Who just M4 at one of the most disadvantageous positions to still get 4 kills against a fully kitted. Quadra kill.
Well, Tumulty is very present today. As complexity will... I don't know where that smoke goes. I would love to find out.
That probably lands on default, I reckon.
I reckon quad. Going for quad. Oh, it's forklift.
Oh, that's actually a nifty smoke, but it's not going to work out because Automatic going to be spraying 3 down once again. Automatic doing good work, and now Rush has to back him up. Where is the backup? Where is Scar with the USP? He's going to back off. Tarek.
Fall back.
Negative. Or as a bot would say, I must say no.
I love that. Oh man, I hope they have more.
That's a negative.
I hope they have more and more of that in Dust 2. I'd love to hear some new voices.
Well, how would Handlebar's moustache guy sound? He'd sound like a veteran, wouldn't he?
I actually reckon he'd have a prepubescent voice. He'd look really tough, and they'd be like, "Hey, fall back."
Ah, help me! I just feel like, what?
He'd be really annoying.
All right. Complexity managed to eke out another buy.
Boost is coming out. Rush continuing.
They just lost bomb already. What?
Dominating.
What are they doing?
Let me use the A strat, the one where you run out the bottom mid smoke and you get wrecked. Rush, stop killing everyone, mate.
Nice,
oh.
Peter.
Oh, imagine if that hit. Jesus.
I think that did hit Scar.
Did that hit Scar?
I think that did hit Scar.
I'm going to need a replay on that. I really will.
That was some sick hops, though. Chained together. Beautiful. Unfortunately, not really rewarded with a kill, but
Android.
Cloud9 still better in terms of that mid-hold, and complexity still down towards a 2-on-4. Lost bomb as well, because first person out carried the bomb. Why?
Slemmy, why? Tarek going to push his way through B main. So pretty much cementing another angle where complexity can't be, which means that they're only going to really be able to take one bomb site. Android's taking the A bomb site, and he's going to Peter right now. Hey Peter, I've got A. Can you just retrieve the bomb and bring it? And we'll be all Gucci.
I should hear the scope in right now from mid. There it is. Tarek comes in, puts Peter out of his misery. And Cloud9, on a successful mid-hold, have taken the lead.
We've taken the lead. Sorry, wrong game. Nah, it didn't hit him.
It looked like it did.
That was a fraudulent statement, Kevin.
In terms of
you telling me that it hit.
I thought it hit because Scar was on 48. I'm like, well, that's a little bit. That's a low roll if it was through a ward. Say it'd be about 60 if it was an AWP, but I threw it to the wind. It wasn't to be. 3 through Squeaky, 1 A main and 1 B main. So it's going to be Slemmy, who's going to be the bait, throwing a bit of utility. Then they're going to bust out a Squeaky and hope for the best. And, well, there's no one there for now. Automatic gets 1, gets 2. Automatic can't get any more because they're all being stolen.
I'm really going to need them to stop running at Automatic every single round. It's not working out too well. Maybe hit B next time.
Then Stewie's going to get some.
I don't know. It's not hitting as many. Oh, I don't know. Automatic
Bear in mind, Cloud9 had a rough T half, right? So
yeah,
they
fair enough.
had five rounds.
Wow. Wow.
They had 5 wows.
What is that, Molly?
Beautiful. Oh, that's to stop the counter boost, isn't it? Maybe. That's a tease. The other one that landed underneath for like the CT counter boost.
They didn't throw any mollies on the T side. Can you count some mollies? 1, 2.
Okay,
3,
it was
4,
actually a failed
5.
molly. That's my bad. I saw a yellow trail.
Idiot. Sorry. Oh, Stewie.
Toxic! What? What the heck? Why are you being so toxic to me?
Stewie grabs himself one, but he's playing completely in the open. Tarek's luckily in position to trade that one out. So not too bad for Cloud9. They may lose this B-bomb site if compLexity does do something about that. But Peter won't push in too quickly. Yay grabs Skadoodle and Def onto Rush. Finally, they've actually killed Rush in mid, but automatic. Once again, too strong. He's meant to be on A. Why is he in Z?
And then they go to A. He's meant to be Z. Why is he on A?
Why is he in B? Why is he in T spawn?
Isn't this the part where it's just like, where everyone goes, automatic actually has some of the best late game decision making in depth. Oh, depth. Challenging the line. Peter, where is he? He needs to come across and take the shot. And automatic. Caught in the middle of no man's land. That's much better from compLexity. So Tarek has the AWP with CZ in hand.
He may as well go for it. Cloud9's got so much money.
And you can do damage towards compLexity's economy as well. Yeah, that's a lot. Did he hear depth jumping up? That's the real question.
There's no way.
You certain about that?
I'm certain.
Oh, he'll spot him out. There it is. Nice headshot. Peter trained on the line. There's the HE grenade just to force a little bit of presence off. But Peter's just scoped on the line. He draws out the shot, but it goes in again. Oh, the peak's coming out now. Finally, the Glock comes forward.
Oh, it's too easy. You just one-beat him so cleanly there.
Beautiful stuff coming out from Peter. Well, I mean, Tarek was playing around as well. Very difficult shots for Peter to hit. If he hit those, that'd be more impressive as opposed towards not hitting them.
Sure.
No?
Yeah, sure. The second one was a bit of a whiff.
First one was difficult.
Yeah, the first one was definitely difficult. Let's see if compLexity is able to make this comeback more of a reality. Although it's more of a Cloud9 comeback after that first half, I would have to say. However, back and forth game once again. Not quite as derpy as the Inferno game. Seems a bit more solid play, more well-rounded on cash so far. Especially from C9's CT side.
Yes. I mean, C9 have been holding it together quite well. compLexity have let the intensity drop a little bit for now. And that's something you don't want to be seeing. You lose a pick immediately towards Stewie, who was spamming through the smoke. Unfortunate.
Understandable.
Smoke machine broke.
Rush been under this boost every single round without fail.
Not been punished. Like that's. When are they going to punish him for it? As Def finally punishes.
Yeah.
Scar, but from where? A, okay. An automatic still on A. You're going to go back to B. That's a good decision because look where Slemny is. He just takes down Stewie 2K from behind. They've over-rotated a little bit, now giving compLexity a chance to come back to this B site and succeed in a 2-on-3 retake.
Alright, what kind of retake are we going to see from Peter? Is it going to be God Peter or is it going to be Bot Peter?
God Peter.
Rush is in a sick position here, and he will punish Lemmy instantly. Bomb going down as the default plant there from Peter.
That's not good.
Calculated. The smokes will make Peter whiff his shot. And Rush is going to capitalise.
Alright, so it wasn't a mistake, it was intentional.
Yep, of course.
And Rush 3 kills once again.
What do you mean these are professional gamers? You're looking at me like that doesn't mean anything anymore.
Well, when you miss a Molotov or incendiary grenade clearly designed to go towards default, no, that's not calculated, that's a mistake. It just somehow works out because it's a 1-on-3 anyway. And Peter has to pull something out of nowhere to win it. Cloud9 have to give him that something for him to win it.
Alright, tactical pause out here from you are Slemmy. What do you say? What's the plan, mate?
Upgrade Android to Android X25.
Okay.
Yep. Just overall,
any overarching strategy, or just Android going to bail you out when he's going 8 to 18?
So overall, my problem right now is for compLexity, they're losing this mid control. And for a team that are investing quite a bit in taking this mid control, you've got to be shutting down Rush, who's just so comfortable sitting underneath and controlling the tempo of the game. Another 3 kill for him, where he just goes, all right, he kills Gaystar trying to come out of mid, then he kills Slemmy on the B side, and that just destroys any hope. 2 on 3.
Why has Slemmy only got a Glock and no armor?
Because he's taken one for the boys.
He's
I'm
forgotten
joking.
something.
There's a pistol down there somewhere.
There we go. That's something. But compLexity with this buy have pretty much played themselves. I mean, if they don't win this round, it's all over. Cloud9 should be able to close it out at that point.
Where are they going to go? I mean, it's still a case of going towards B site. There's now Skadoodle and Stewie who are more than willing to kind of drive the nail in. You go to those automatic. When is automatic gone anything less than a 1-for-1?
I like this adjustment from Cloud9. They're not playing under the boost anymore. They're just going to choose a little bit of a different setup towards mid and leave automatic, who's been solid on that A site. Stewie's pushing up B main, but I think he's actually spotted the T's there. They're trying to trade him out. Scar's going to pick off Android. Automatics through the side of the smoke. Tarek grabbing one as well. It's all gone wrong for compLexity, and I'm afraid that's pretty much the end of the game, really. I mean, they force-fought into this round and got absolutely nothing done. Cloud9's CT side has been absolutely euphoric.
That's on the back of just automatic playing so well on the A-bomb site. When you have someone on the A-bomb site who's just able to lock it down so much, you just want to give them a hug and just love them, you know?
So dreamy.
So dreamy indeed.
Perfect hair. Not a hair out of place on that man's head.
Pretty much.
So, automatic.
Because what do you do, right? compLexity, it's almost as, all right, we've got a full buy round, we've got the advantage. 5 on 4, let's go to A, and the automatic's just like, you have no advantage because I kill 4 of you. Okay, let's go towards B side. Skadoodle and Stewie are waiting for you, and Scar's been in decent form where he's hitting one shot, and then you're trying to push in, trying to, like, you know, capitalize on the gap, and then Stewie's just like, sup, guys? And he just wrecks you. And you're just like, all right, where do we go? Go mid. And Rush has just been there the entire time. Where'd you go then? Might as well stay in spawn and not achieve anything at all. Because you can't. What do you do for compLexity? I mean, going individually in towards, like, you know, 1A, then 1 through mid, and then 2 and B is never going to work. So don't try that. It's just painful because how do you shut down a Cloud9 unit that's functioning on pretty much all 5 cylinders right now? Because that's what it is.
Well, you firstly don't start out by running into their stack. That's the first thing you don't do. Looks like C9 going to aggress here, and that's a really bad move against the pistols of compLexity. They're in position to punish. They've actually got great positions on this bomb side. Tarek's even in position, but Ye's hitting every shot. That's a misplay from Cloud9, if I'm honest. They don't need to punish that. They don't need to take control of the game when compLexity's only got 2k in the bank. There's just absolutely no need for it. Maybe a bit of a misread on the money.
Yeah, Stewie should still go for this, though. Push Yeaster off. There it is. Yeaster with the ace!
He's hitting everything.
Yeah.
Literally.
Yay.
Yay.
All right. I would have thought Cloud9 should be able to hold that off, but they played aggressive to A main when they probably shouldn't have. But compLexity allowed a little bit of a lifeline from Cloud9's charity. Cloud9 needs to make sure they don't give any more charity. Don't want to be donating too much.
Mate, they're just showing good corporate social responsibility. That's all it is. Need to throw a couple bones to charity every now and again. Make sure that you're, you know, a top NA org. But now it's time to go back down to business.
What kind of business will it be, though? We're automatic?
That's not where you boost, mate. Up he goes. Rush gets him up there. Def in position to check this boost out. I wonder if they've heard that. Smoke comes out.
I don't think they have, actually, because they haven't checked it. He's still safe. Molotov's coming out. Automatic calling. All right, they haven't committed yet. There it is. Automatic will strike. Takes one. Peter. Ball played with the trade.
Great trade, yeah.
Flashbangs, not too particularly effective, but Yeaster doesn't care about flashbangs because he still manages to take down Rush with a headshot. And Skadoodle just trying to stay alive at the moment on the bomb site. Peter has to go huge, barely misses the flick, but will be able to land the kill with the P250. Plenty of time to work with, grenades to work with as well as the Molotov. Or the incendiary grenade just goes towards the correct position, but I'd say a little bit further than it probably should have. 2 and 1.
Tarek's in CT spawn.
What is he doing in CT?
He forgot to buy something, mate. Give him a break.
All right, so as he
goes
goes
back
back
for his
for...
Molotov, he's going to buy another one now.
You're not allowed to do that. You can't do that, so...
He doesn't play by the rules.
Peter probably knows that there's going to be one on the flanks. 25 seconds left. Tarek's going to come back towards truck, knowing that 100% he's going to be on the A-bomb site. He's made noise. He's going to plan a default. Where are the members going to push out? Stewie is just going to wait. There's no utility. Oh, there's a smoke. I don't know what Stewie has, but Stewie will just come out. He doesn't need utility. He's got a full belt almost, but he just gets the kill. Cloud9 now on match point.
Why waste money, mate? It's not like you've got enough already.
Grenades don't kill people. The M4 bullets on the CT side when you don't have AK-47s and AWP does.
Whatever you just said, yes. As compLexity, gonna have a very shaky buy once again. Love how they juggle the guns when the money gets low.
2 Galils, an AK, P250, and a CZ.
Hey, look.
Rush
Ye's
no
got
stop.
an AK. That's been the main thing winning compLexity rounds, so...
Yeah, you just go get 5 kills. Cheers. Tarek gonna be watching the B main line. There's the progression smoke. Stewie getting close and aggressive. Has managed to duck back. Oh, Android may have spotted him, though. Not certain about this. Android, yeah, looks like no, they have not spotted him. Stewie spraying through, only gets 1. Peter gets the trade, but Rush is already quickly inside Vent. There's a flashbang. Yeah, start playing close towards Vent, making a little bit of noise. But what are they going to do right now for Cloud9? You're going to try and come in through Vent. Yeastar still spraying forward. We'll be able to get one.
He's moving. How does he hit that?
Scar, nice trade. Doesn't know that Peter's there just yet, though. And Automatic spraying forward. Now down towards a 2-on-2. The aggression from Cloud9 not working out particularly impressive. Peter.
That's
going to be a shot and a half to hit. Yeah. There's a good flashbang, and there is a shot coming out from Peter. That's what's needed. Good flick of the wrist.
All.
Nice. Nice, Peter.
Nice, Gary. Peter.
How much money does Cloud9 have? Do they have enough to buy this?
Yeah, they've got money for days, mate.
Are you sure?
I'm pretty sure.
Okay.
Let's have a look.
They're not buying.
Press tab.
They're not buying.
Oh my God.
You're wrong, Pilly.
The money, they had enough to buy, but they're just being sensible.
That's not enough money to have a full buy. You joking?
If you don't have enough for an AWP and Skadoodle's on your team, you're not buying, mate.
They couldn't even afford an M4 with armor.
Sort of. Some of them could.
Yeah, some of them, not all of them.
Mate, if you've watched enough of compLexity's games, that's, you know, 2K's enough to buy most rounds. These guys are relentless.
Got CZ and armor. Yeah, that's a buy. Slemmy is just like Mac 10 and armor. Yeah, that's a buy. They're coming in towards B side. Tarek.
He's aim locked in.
Is it gonna be Peanut Brain Tarek, or is it gonna be 2Rock? Let's find out. As he hasn't peeked out. He's playing the waiting game. Skadoodle's got a flash. No, he's just got his knife out. Coming really close and then walking in. Android playing with death at the moment. He's really the only person there. If Tarek takes him out, there's no position for Peter to trade this out. It's coming forward. Smoke coming through as well. Android, yep, easy kill. But they're going on towards the A-bomb site, surely. Peter's going to back out. They're going to filter all the members towards A. It's going to be Rush just hiding.
Forklift.
A lot of members for him to find. There it is. He finds one. Can he find the second? No, well traded from depth. 3-on-3.
It's not completely unwinnable here for C9. They have the smoke to work with and a dig. Still, he's got himself a Galil. But should, by all purposes, be a compLexity round, especially if they make good use of these flashbangs after the smoke fades on short. Slemmy's getting info. He spotted one on truck. He hears the vehicle on highway pushing up against him. Just going for a bit of a pre-fire, and he's covered well by his teammates.
Good hold from compLexity. Peeking for information, then playing together and peeking at the same time. So down towards a final round of regulation. It feels like deja vu once again, but a better match from both sides this time on Cache. compLexity have kind of let it drop a little bit. At least the late resurgence is better than no resurgence.
Yeah, I mean, in this half, it's been a 10-4 so far on the side of Cloud9, so their CT side not looking too shabby. Will compLexity be able to push it into OT? Should be pretty much a full buy across both sides. See if anybody's going to drop Scar and AWP or not.
They should be able to afford it, I think. Barely. But no armor.
I know that
lack of utility.
Yeah, there's going to be a lack of utility if they do buy Skadoodle and AWP. Not just one, but probably two players.
How about
and that's
this?
always something I find.
I'll spin this, right? If you can stop it exactly on one of these rings, Skadoodle's going to have an AWP. You screwed it up. He's not going to have an AWP. He probably will.
He's got an AWP. Tarek's got an AWP. Fair enough. He said Skadoodle would have an AWP. He doesn't.
Wait, so Tarek's gone? No, they're going to give it over to Skadoodle. They're going to trade. No? What the heck? Tarek's going to be the AWP. Fair enough. Whatever floats Cloud9's boat. Tarek looking to get aggressive. And that's a good start for Cloud9 with Rush once again doing good work under the boost.
Yeah, they lost their key player on the start of complexity in the first 10 seconds of the round. That's not really what you want. Down goes Yeaster. It's going to be up to the other boys to sort something else out.
This is all down towards how many kills Tarek gets with the
Look at this rotation, though. There's been no noise on B, so he's called for his entire team to rotate.
No, Stewie, the smoke's coming out, but complexity, they're not going to expect Tarek. This is the worst angle and the best angle simultaneously to be with the AWP, because it's just the most god-awful angle, and somehow it's working out because they're slowly peeking in. Peter just crouch walking. There's Stewie with a smoke to try to get his teammate out. Oh my goodness, Tarek. He will be able to barely get out. Stewie's going to back him up with the rifle. This may be all in, but Peter comes in finally, chimes in with 2 kills with the AWP, but Skadoodle with the M4.
Oh, no.
Depp, it's all down towards a 1 or 2 after he gets the kill. Rush coming through vent. Automatic also coming through highway. Only thing he's got to work with is a lot of time. Going to make his way back towards B main and through garage, and you have a feeling that Automatic going to suspect this. So is Rush, as a matter of fact. They're both stacked up together, holding hands, making sure that he can't push towards the A-bomb site very easily. And Depth is able to take down Rush. This may just be it, but he's going to peek out, and Rush, waiting at the right time, will be able to find the kill. Cloud9, once again, another 16-14 victory. Went down towards all 30 rounds. Works out for them, though, as they clean up with a 2-0 overall against complexity.
Yeah, really well done from Cloud9 on their CT side. Overall, like an 11-4 half from them, so an even more impressive CT side out of Cloud9 than we saw from complexity. So, very well done. 2 16-14s. Inferno, a bit of a shaky game, maybe showing that, unfortunately, their Inferno might not be up to scratch. However, that was a great moment.
I was like, where's Tarek? And I'm like, wait, how is he on default? How's no one checked?
Yeah. I mean, in terms of this game, both teams just had a pretty solid CT side. Complexity sort of threw it away by allowing Cloud9 to win that anti-eco, and that might have honestly cost them the game. I mean, Cloud9's CT side was extremely solid. The T side might need a little bit of work.
But Complexity also had a
different kind of a 16-14.
Yeah, Complexity had a peeking Yeaster. And what do you do when a player of Complexity is just dropping a 20 against Cloud9?
Yeah.
That's an insane performance, but unfortunately it wasn't really backed up by anyone else towards the end. And then Cloud9 started waking up on the CT side. We saw good performances all across the board from their members. They all had individually great rounds. Felt like Automatic to me was like the rock of the A-bomb site. Complexity, by the time they got the groove back on the back of Yeaster getting an ace, it was too late for them to kind of move forward. Like, they didn't have enough rounds to play with. And when you don't have those rounds to play with, too much pressure, you're going to start making those small mistakes. That's just human. Like, that's not saying that Complexity are poor players, because I think they played a much better cash game. It's just the pressure got them to them. You start making mistakes, it's human nature.
Yeah, of course. I mean, it's kind of a win in Complexity's books that they got 2 16-14s against a team like Cloud9, but Cloud9 looking way shakier than they should be.
Yes.
Sort of taking out games against a team like Complexity, and honestly, Cloud9's going to be pretty thankful that they got the 2-0 there, especially in terms of the standings. Like, they really needed
They need it to make it into the finals, whereas Complexity, I don't think they're anywhere near dropping into regulation. I don't think they'll make it into finals as well, which is, I guess it's okay, because if Complexity, there was like a tiny brief window where they might have been able to make finals, right? So I think they lost like 16-12, 16-13 against Optic with games. If they had maybe a little bit more experience, a couple of rounds going their way, they would have taken the 2-0. Imagine they took 2-0 today and other couple of matches. They could very much be in finals contention right now, but it isn't to be. Hopefully they can take the season as a really good learning experience, a lot of positive signs to take forward. Really happy to see them play this well. Cloud9, they were tested, came out superior, which I guess we can't expect it at the earlier of the day. I'm just happy that we saw a really good cage match, because that was better than Inferno. Inferno just felt like either side was shaky. This time around, it's like, this is just solid plays, good clutch moments from both teams, good plays, good Counter-Strike.
Good Counter-Strike. As we'll see, honestly, on the T side of Complexity, it was a little bit shaky. Like you said, it wasn't so much of a shaky match, but like some of the rushes and some of the questionable buys that like Complexity was going out through, like most of their like eco rounds. They were just like running at one bomb site or the other. It was just like a sig contact play. They never really utilized the fact that Rush was playing so aggressively on mid every round except for like 1 or 2.
I use it as a comparison as we take a look at the recap of Matchday 21. I use a comparison of, oh, they got top mid control, let's rotate towards B-side and Inferno as a comparison. And when you compare to that, anything insane.
So on our stream, 16-9, 16-9, 16-14, 16-14.
Everything is in balance. 2 zeros across the board for us, but over on the mainstream, it was a 1-1 apiece between Optic and CLG, but Optic did kind of stomp CLG on their own map pick, and then a 1-1 split between Liquid and Immortals. Effectively, a good series of results probably for everyone today. Everyone will be happy.
Everyone will be happy. Are you happy, Kevin?
I'm happy. I'm a content person.
Me too.
It's Friday for us over here in Australia, Thursday evening, so people over there still have one more day of the week to go through.
Good
for
luck.
us, esports never stops. I got work tomorrow. So it never ends. Never ends. Neither does the grind for these teams.
No, absolutely. And even sort of moving towards the end of the Pro League, you're fighting for every win on the board. compLexity might be a little bit disappointed, but in some small way, obviously you're always going for the win, but it's a bit of a win-win for both teams. Cloud9 needed the 2-0. compLexity can sort of take it as a learning experience. They almost pushed it over the line.
All right, let's take a quick look at the standings for today. Or after today, should I say correctly. SK firmly in top position once again.
What happened to NRG as well? They were up there as well at the start of the season.
There's still a few games to play, so I wouldn't put too much into it just yet, I'd say.
I think the natural order of things is starting to be restored a little bit more. Moving toward the end parts of the season, I'm getting worried for Renegades. That's alright, they have to attend the Asia Minor, which will be scheduled on this, and not really. It's been fixed up this time, and they don't make it to the finals.
The irony this time is that they could potentially make it to finals, and they're not. Like, it's not conflicting, and now they're in a rough position. They have to take out the next couple of matches cleanly.
Losing that 0-2 to Ghost, that's a rip. That could be a 12-6 scoreline from them instead of a 10-8.
Absolutely, and that's... At the end of the day, though, it goes back to the old saying, you've really got to win those. Renegades did have to win that crucial series. It wasn't like, it's not, there's never a throwaway series. We say that this should be an easy 2-0, but the teams do have to show up. And at that day, Ghost showed up because they need to fight, they need to do anything to stay out of relegation. They took a 2-0 against Renegades, who dropped 9 anti-ecos or something like that over 2 maps, which is just something which is absolutely absurd.
Hey,
realistically, if you look at it.
At least they did the best in something.
I don't think that's the best in something. That's like coming finals at whatever terrible competition you want to participate in. It's not a good award to win. But regardless, that's it for us at Matchday 21 over here for the secondary stream. Until next time, I hope you guys have a good evening and take care. Trade 2 on 3 for now. It's not a good position for Wrath to be defending, and all of these Shinobi's taking a lot of damage. There it is. Kane's going to be caught off surprise by Fire and Shinobi. It's low. The bomb's being lost in favor for position. Push forward and nullify this bomb plant. 3 seconds left. Come on, Vice. You don't need to be checking the bomb site anymore. If they're all sitting on the CC point, there's only going to be one person. Here's pick up. Nice. Big play. That's a good trigger. And Ye has to go huge right now. There it is. First kill. Just needs to stay alive. That is a big second pick. Just needs to dance around right now. Scar misses the first shot. Oh, Ye gets 3. This is huge for Ye. Because he gets all 4 onto the beat. He's a little bit anxious to blow. Ye, Star, and Peter both fighting picks. Now it's all down towards Tarek, who is...
Oh my god.
How is Tarek there? What? You don't want Android killing too many of his own teammates. Peter winning out Peter 50. Now the last man was standing. This has gone terribly wrong. What's going on for compLexity is...